You know, it's amazing that people on the left just can't seem to understand or grasp that you can have a differing opinion and it doesn't make you Hitler, doesn't make you racist, doesn't make you a misogynist, doesn't make you a bigot. It's just a differing opinion. Well, when one of the, I'll say, most famous children's authors ever, who's, by the way, been under attack since 2020 because she has stuck by her principles, and that would be the one and only J.K. Rowling. It drives the leftists crazy. And what's even driving them more crazy is the fact that they can't seem to grasp the fact that she's had a, 20-year relationship with Warner Brothers, which is now Warner Brothers Discovery. And they can't stand the fact that HBO, which is part of Warner Brothers Discovery, is saying, hey, she's got her right. She's got a right to her own personal views, and she's got a right to express those personal views. So here we have a couple different sources. Variety. HBO says Harry Potter series will benefit from J.K. Rowling's involvement. She has the right to express her personal views. And yeah, the Harry Potter series will benefit from her involvement because guess what? Without her and her input, the Harry Potter series would probably be a train wreck. Because there's nobody better suited to be involved with the Harry Potter series than J.K. Rowling. When J.K. Rowling first went public in June 2020 about her belief that transgender women are men and transgender men are women, many of the stars of the Harry Potter and the Fantastic Beasts movies, including Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Watson, Rupert Grint, and Eddie Redmayne, immediately spoke out in support of trans and non-binary rights and identity. See, and that's the other thing too. Everybody doesn't have special rights because of their gender, their identity, whatever the case may be. Everybody has the same rights. It's not hard. It's that simple. Just there are people that have to make it harder than what it has to be. Two of the biggest Harry Potter fan communities, MuggleNet and the Lucky Cauldron, denounced Rowling's views and severed ties with the author's future projects. And Warner Brothers released a carefully worded statement that a diverse and inclusive culture has never been more important to our company and to our audiences around the world, which, while not mentioning Rowling or trans and non-binary people, did at least put some rhetorical distance between the studio and the creative force behind one of the most enduring and lucrative franchises. Fast forward now 4 years later, and the landscape looks quite different. Under new leadership, Warner Bros. Discovery has aggressively expanded the reach of Rowling's Wizarding World, centered on HBO's impending revival of Rowling's book series as a long-form TV show, led by showrunner Francisca Gardner and director Mark Mylod, both alums of Succession, which was a very successful series on HBO. HBO chief Casey Bloys told reporters at a press event on November 12th that Rowling was very, very involved in the process, selecting the writer and the director, and her anti-trans statements haven't affected the casting or hiring of writers or production staff for the show. And a spokesperson for the network said in a statement to Variety that its parent company has been working with J.K. Rowling in the Harry Potter business for over 20 years, and her contribution has been invaluable. This is great to see that HBO is saying, hey, look, she's made statements. Those statements are hers. And we don't really have anything to say about it other than the fact that she's been an important part or an important partner of ours for a number of years. That's it. But that's not good enough for some on the left. No. Here we have I'm not going to try to pronounce this person's name, but shame on HBO. They're standing by Rowling, but not willing to consider what they lose by doing so. The approval of the creators of The Sopranos. Oh no. They haven't lost a damn thing. In fact, very first comment out of the gate, they lose nothing, pound sand. Wow, you can advocate for censorship and a suppression of free speech. Or is it free speech for me to not for thee? Which is what this person's proclaiming. Free speech for me, but if you have a differing opinion, you have to be censored. You have to shut your hole. Basically what he's saying. HBO standing with J.K. Rowling despite her rampant transphobia is absolutely disgusting. I couldn't care less about Harry Potter reboot, regardless, but their support of a dangerous transphobe is disgraceful and just cements my utter contempt for the show. And again, what rampant transphobia? She's simply expressing her opinion that a man is a man and a woman is a woman. Like this comment here, is the transphobia in the room with you now? This person right here. As a gay man, I agree with her. She advocates for women. Trans women are not women. They don't belong in women's bathrooms. They don't belong competing in women's sports, and children should not be getting hormone blockers. No one is advocating anything other than that. There you go. Here's this one. If my family had a piece of art I thought I once enjoyed growing up, but then found out Hitler painted it, yeah, I'd look at it differently and get rid of it. That's why HBO can F all the way off with its J.K. Rowling series. F that shit. Keep the bigotry and racist tropes. And immediately, same old tired argument. The boring argument. And this person, Warner Todd Houston, who actually wrote an article on Breitbart about this, precisely hits the nail on the head. Wow, you're a total scumbag or what? Those who call everyone they don't like Hitler lost the argument before even opening their mouth. So, and this person tried to say, who did I call Hitler? I called Hitler Hitler. Well, you just painted everybody you disagree with Hitler. And this one here, this is incredibly disappointing on part of HBO. J.K. Rowling's views actively target members of the LGBTQ community. Her stating that they do not have the right to exist. No, she's not saying that. She's never said they don't have the right to exist. She's just pointing out the simple fact that men are men and women are women. It's an evil, hateful, personal view. How is it evil? And disgusting that a major corporation would defend that. I mean, this is the woke mind virus, people. That's what this is. So, again, I'm glad to see HBO has stepped up and said, hey, she's got her views. And she has the right to express her own personal views. She's not speaking on the behalf of HBO. She's speaking on the behalf of herself, which is the way it should be. And hopefully that tide keeps turning. So what do you guys think about HBO having J.K. Rowling's back? Sound off in the comment section down below. If you would, please take the time to support the channel. Give me a thumbs up, press that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Share this video out there with your friends and family. And with that, I will see you guys